Aloha, Tom Gaddis here, and on behalf of my launch partners, Nick Ponte and Paul James, thanks so much for stopping by our page, Site Speed Profits. I'm coming to you from a slightly overcast Maui, Hawaii, where Nick and I both have successful offline consulting businesses, and I have a question for you. How are you going to get clients in 2019? As you know, right now is the hot time to be reaching out to potential prospects in your area. Now, back in July, Google rolled out, kind of quietly, their speed update. This is an update that affects any site trying to rank in the mobile search results. We saw opportunity there, and we're using the Google speed update to land clients like clockwork in 2019. In fact, just in the past week leading up to this launch, Nick did a little case study. He reached out to some clients for site speed optimization, and his results, well, he closed two $297 clients, two $300 clients, and one of those turned into a $1,000 a month AdWords account. So we know site speed optimization is a hot topic for local businesses. So what's this about? Well, Site Speed Profits is training on how to use Google Speed Update to prospect for new clients. We're also giving you a custom software we developed, because if you wanted to do this in the past, it was a long and hard process. You had to check each website individually. Our custom software, Speed Sniffer, allows you to scrape the Google API for potential prospects, then run multiple speed tests simultaneously. Then email those potential prospects right from the software. It integrates with Gmail. It's really slick how it works. I think probably one of the best softwares for prospecting we've put out or seen in the marketplace. So with Site Speed Profits, you get the Speed Sniffer software, 1 year of unlimited access to leads, along with training on how to use it to prospect, how to fulfill speed optimization packages if you want to do it yourself, or we're even giving you the exact outsourcer we use to fulfill for our clients. Now, we charge anywhere from $97 to $197 to $297 as a foot in the door service with speed optimization. It's perfect if you do websites, if you're doing SEO, basically anything, any consultant targeting local businesses is going to be able to use this to get new clients. Now, we know site speed affects local businesses big because according to Google's own data, 40% of searches in Google have local intent. And the average load time for most websites is over 15 seconds. So this is a big problem. And now it's a big opportunity for you to use Site Speed Profits to start landing clients in 2019. So below this video, you're going to see a video that shows you how the software works. It's super easy. You're going to love it. Scroll down, check that out. You're also going to see the yellow buy buttons. You want to click those. And remember, all of our Offline Sharks products come with a no questions asked 30-day money-back guarantee. So if for any reason you don't like it, just let us know and we'll happily send you a refund. So there's no risk on your part. Go to the bottom of this page, click the yellow button. We'll see you inside Site Speed Profits.
Hey there, so here's a little demo of the Speed Sniffer software that we're going to be launching coming up here. So I'm just going to sign in real quick. And what this tool does is it actually goes out and uses a bunch of different APIs from Google, and it helps you to prospect for businesses that have slow websites, and it also creates a unique piece of marketing, and it allows you to send that piece of marketing out directly through the software, and as soon as somebody gets it and opts into or identifies himself as being interested, you get notified. So basically you have a notification letting you know that you have a warm lead that's waiting for you to follow up with them. So it really takes no time to set this thing up at all. All you need to do when you log in is you go to the settings area and then you log in with your Gmail account. So you can send emails through the software using any email account that's registered with Google, so top level domains or your Gmail. Previously, we've built a lot of software with MailJet and SendGrid and APIs and things like that, and it's really kind of clunky. But if you just saw how easy it was for me to log into my Google account, that's it. That's all it takes. Really, really easy to use, super user friendly. Your people are going to love it. So let me get into the prospect search. Basically, all you need to do is search for a business By keyword, I don't know why I'm searching for a window cleaner, but I'm going to search in Miami. I'm horrible at coming up with keywords and locations on the spot for these little demo videos, but that's what I come up with. So basically, Speed Sniffer just went out and pulled back all this information from Google. These are businesses that are window cleaners in the Miami area. Basically, you can click one by one, or you can select all, and it will highlight all the businesses and add them to the Saved Prospects tab. Now, the first thing you want to do when you have all these businesses in your Saved Prospects tab is you want to hit this little mail icon, which goes out and scrapes these specific leads for email addresses, right? And some are easier to find an email address for than others, but we generally see about 75% of these businesses have an email address. And so the next thing I do is once I find a business with an email address, I hit this other icon next to it, which is the report icon. And Speed Sniffer is actually going out right now and generating a report based off of the Google PageSpeed API. And again, you have the business website URL, you have an address, you have a phone number, you have other ways to contact these businesses as well. But through the software, we give you a really easy way to communicate through email. And a lot of people like not having to, reach out to businesses in person, so this makes it really easy. So if you want to just have a look at the report, you can click the eyeball, and you'll notice immediately that this report is published on a white label domain, SiteSpeed Mobile. So whenever you're sending this email or this report out, it doesn't really look like spam. It also has the business name in the URL, so it's very targeted. The business owner knows that this has been created specifically for them. It's not spam, right? It also has their URL at the top. Sometimes when they have a meta description, it'll pull that in and put it there. And there's also a snapshot of their business, right? So very targeted, a lot of curiosity generated here. This report has all of the information you can get from Google PageSpeed API. So it gives you the speed score, the request, the page size. And if you click read more in any of these sections, it will take you to the suggested page on Google on how to fix these specific issues, right? Which when a business owner does see that their business has a poor speed score and they hit read more and they read this information on Google, developers.google.com, they're going to see that like this is pretty difficult stuff. They're busy running their business. They don't want to do this. And that's where, your users come in. They have the option to, fix this for them, get their foot in the door with these businesses. And, in our front end training, we're going to include a bunch of training wrapping this software in how to optimize a website for site speed, how to price their services to do this. And then we're probably going to give them information on what services to sell next. And we're also going to give them our outsourcer who will 100% optimize a website for any of their customers for just a little fee. So, with your people are prospecting, they have somebody that is interested in this, they can just outsource the entire fulfillment. Another good little thing that we've added here is there's a call to action at the bottom. Once you hook up your email address in Speed Sniffer, it will plug this button in directly to that email address. So prospects will reach out to you on your given email anytime they receive this report. So let me show you how the magic really happens with this. I'm going to hit this icon on the right, publish this report, select that I'd like to force the prospect to enter their contact information in order to view the report 100%. If you don't select this, then they can just get the report without having to opt in. And I'm going to give you an idea of what that opt-in looks like in a second here. So once it's published, you go to the Publish Report section, and then you can see my report here. I'm going to hit Compose Email, and you'll see that the URL to the report has already been added to the body of the email. So I'm just going to add myself a, hey Nick, this is your speed test report. We're also going to include sales emails templates that will help your users leverage this service. So They won't have to put any thought into it at all. All they have to do is copy and paste the template into this this WYSIWYG, and that way they'll be prospecting very quickly. So I'm going to add a subject line, and then I'm going to change that. This is, as you can see, this is the leads URL or email. I'm going to change it to myself just so I can show you what it looks like when we get it. So let me hit send. Okay, there it is. Email just came in, and one thing I love about this is how quick Gmail or Google OAuth API sends emails, right? So here's my URL. Once I click it, it's open to my other window here. So this is what it looks like when the business owner receives this report, right? They immediately see that this report is for their business. They have an image of their website at the top, the URL, but they can't get all the information, right? There's a lot of curiosity generated here for them to want to see what this report is about, because it shows that they have a low speed score on the left. Oftentimes the page size is very low. All they need to do is enter their information in order to get this report, which we've seen an awesome response in our private mastermind with people who are actually using this prospecting method. So once they opt in, they get to view all of this, right? And hopefully they reach out and hit the call to action at the bottom. But if they don't, you actually, as the consultant, you'll see that the My Lead section now has a green notification letting you know that there has been a opt-in to one of the reports that you sent out. So you can see at the top of the page, this is a report that was just opted in. My phone number and my email are there, and now you have the warm lead. You have their contact information, right? You have somebody that has just basically raised their hand and let you know that they are interested in possibly optimizing their website for site speed. So now your people are in the position to give them a call and follow up further, or email and let them know that we can fix this for them. And of course, after that, this is just our foot in the door service. We offer other services now that we have a relationship with the business. So that's it. It's a really awesome software. It's very quick. It's very efficient. It uses Google API, several of them. And yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we're looking to wrap this software in a lot of training on how to fulfill, sell, prospect, all of that. We're going to include some done-for-you material for the emails to be pretty seamless. And yeah, that's it. And yeah, let me know what you think, and we hope to have you on board.